Hello students, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi and with me is the legend himself, Dr. Vivek Jain sir.
Hello friends.
In this video, we will be talking about the strategy for INICT November 2025.
And in another video, we'll discuss about strategy for NEET PG 2026 and INICT May 26 and beyond.
Right. So students, as you know, the NEET PG got over on 3rd of August and while we're recording this video, the result is yet to be announced. But were getting a lot of messages and calls from students about what should they do next. Now, the question is, should I prepare for INICT? Sir, different type of students are asking this question.
Yes.
The students who have done well are asking this question, and the students who did not do so well are also asking this question. The question is, who should prepare? Sir, my answer is very clear cut. All of them should prepare for INICT. And why? See, if you are somebody who did well in NEET PG, say you are getting 165 correct, 160 correct, probably you will get a rank, good rank and a seat, but your preparation is so good that you have a very good chance of entering into a central institute like AIMS or PGI or NIMHANS, right? Moreover, the way counseling process goes on in this country, most likely by the time the INICT exam is scheduled, which is November of 9th, I believe, the counseling would still be going on, right? So you would be sitting at home, you can enjoy, you can do all those things. But if you take these 90 days duration and if you prepare properly, you may enter a central institute. Vivek sir, am I wrong in saying that if a student can enter a central institute, he would definitely get some advantage in his career?
Definitely, there is no doubt at all. 90 days is a big opportunity. Don't miss it. You have to go for it.
So students, little bit extra push and you can get into a central institute. But if you're somebody who got say 120 or 130 right, and you are having doubts about yourself, I would again say you are halfway through. Rather than getting demotivated, rather than feeling sorry for yourself, a little bit of extra push and you may enter again into institutes like AIMS and PGI. So all of you have a very strong reason to prepare for INICT. And it's just 90 days from today, right? And as I said, even the counseling process would not have gotten over by that time. So it's a big opportunity. Vivek sir, in my career, one regret that I carry is this. I appeared for the PG entrance examination in 2011. I studied for very few days. Yes, sir. Still got a good rank. At that time, one of my senior told me that appear for mains. But sir, mera man nahi hua. I said I want to enjoy. I am tired. And till today, I think that if with just 40 days of preparation, I could get a decent enough rank. Had I continued for 2.5 more months, maybe I would have gotten into AIMS. I do not know whether it really made any difference in my career or not. Nobody knows. But AIMS is AIMS. So I do not want you guys to carry that regret.
Please don't be complacent. Listen to sir, what he's saying, and don't repeat that mistake. You have very good chance of entering into a big institute.
Yes, sir. I think the biggest obstacle here is the mindset.
Yes.
You know, this whole thought process that I want to relax now. I understand it. See, if you are somebody who's completely burnt out, stop this video. Don't even watch it. But if you're somebody who's in two minds, can I do it? Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? In that case, it's all about a mind game. Just commit to yourself that I have to prepare for it and do another thing. Stop talking to those students who are saying that now I want to relax. In case you decide to go for it, right? So, students, this is the biggest obstacle. If you can conceive that idea that I can enter a big institute and I have to prepare for this exam, nothing can stop you.
Please stay committed only for next 90 days.
Yeah. So, say we start today. We have what? Around 90 days. We are recording this video on 8th. So, the exam is on 9th. So, we have around 90 days. Vivek sir, if we want to do INICT, at least 2 revisions are important.
Absolutely, sir.
So, that is why the plan that we have created has 60 days, 20 days, and 10 days. So, 60 days we do the major chunk, 20 days we do the first revision, 10 days we do the second revision. First 60 days, what we have to do? We have to go through all the subjects. Vivek sir, what do you suggest? If somebody has studied from any resource, should he or she continue with it if he or she is confident in it, or is it better at this stage to change it?
Sir, at this time, changing would be disastrous. I would suggest stick to your original source.
Yeah. So, Again, even I would say the same. If you have done a subject and you have gotten a strong hold on it, don't change it, whatever it is. But so the caveat here is you have to have a strong hold on it. If you read from somewhere and you don't remember it, then this doesn't count. Mission. So mission, the flagship program of Cerebellum. Vivek sir, I want to request you to share the strike rate of mission in both INICT and NEET PG.
INICT it was 86% and NEET PG it is well above 90%.
So students, we are very proud of this. There's a reason behind it. It's just not another strike rate claim. Mission program, unlike main videos, is not a 1200 or 1300 hours program. Mission program is a limited program, around 450 or 500 hours. Using those 500 hours of content, students were able to get 86% of the questions correct. Vivek said, if somebody got more than 80% in this May INICT, they got a rank under 10.
Absolutely, sir.
So the program was good enough to get into top 10. And NEET PG result is yet to be announced, but I think if you are getting 90% marks, again, it would be a single digit rank. So the program is well established. Even the quick revision 2.0, which is somewhere around 230 hours, has got an extremely high strike rate. As teachers, you are a bit conflicted about strike rates. Should we talk about it? Should we not talk about it? I mean, it feels as if apni badhai kar rahe, we are talking about ourselves. But that is the biggest proof that we have to ourselves that this program is effective.
And we take pride in that.
Yeah, we take pride in that. So, mission videos or quick revision videos, I'll share with you what my exact suggestion is. Also, INICT specific ENDs. So, what are ENDs?
END's examination and discussions are live sessions in which we prepare, curate a subject-specific test ourselves. Like for PSM, I'll make it myself, and that will be catering specifically to your INICT exam only. Then it will be followed by a live discussion where we will be able to solve your doubts also and actually tell you the art of solving the MCQ.
So, the approach to MCQs, as sir said, is extremely important. Knowledge is important, but as I said, solving the MCQ is equally important. Vivek sir, we keep talking about PYQs. Sir, how important are PYQs? This discussion happens after every exam. कितने PYQs आए थे? Sir, you have been teaching for 20 to 23 years. What is your verdict on this, sir?
Examiner कितना बाहर से बना लेगा? Paper has to come from PYQs. You listen or watch any video of any ranker of last 2 years. Everyone invariably will mention the word PYQ. You have to do. It will not just help you gain confidence, but you are actually covering almost the whole course which is required for the current exam.
So students, as I said, PYQ is extremely important. PYT is a term that we use nowadays, previous year topic. Basically what examiners do is same thing. They just make it a 3-line question and they give it in the exam. Exact same thing which is being asked for many years. Sir, in this NEET PG exam, a question in psychiatry came from acute stress disorder. Exact same question has been asked multiple times in the past. This time what they did, they make it a 3-liner rather than a 2-liner. This is the difference that they created. So a lot of new questions, so-called new questions, are nothing but older questions refurbished. So this is what we plan to do in the first 60 days. Cover all the subjects. We'll talk about the source in the next slide. Do test and discussion for all 19 subjects. Do late night PYQs. We call them late night PYQs. PYQ, late night PYQ is basically a test. And we call it late night because it is made live in the app in the night time.
Before sleeping, you have to do it religiously.
Right. So this is what we suggest and this is what the schedule is. We would be starting with this INICT specific batch on 13th of August with psychiatry. What I advise you is, before coming to my class, say if you have done my mission class, just revise it. If you have done my mission video or quick revision video, just revise it. But if you have not done or if you do not feel confident, go into the app. In the video section, you will find Mission 2.0 Lap 1. Lap 1 is the longer videos, the longer version of videos. It is around 12 hours. Now, it may appear 12 hours is a lot, but see, these videos, they are not very dense. If it's a 12-hour video, you can complete it in either 12 or maybe 11 or 10 hours. If you make it 1.25x or 1.2x. See, what happens is psychologically you guys think that 1-hour video is lesser than 3-hour video. It's not always true. Sometimes you have to stop, rewatch, and a 1-hour video takes more than 2 hours. But classes like these are, they go at a very easy pace. So you don't have to stop and rewatch them. Watch it on 30th August, I will give you a test. You have to appear for the test. I'll come for the discussion and then our psychiatrist. After that, you get 2 days or 2.5 days before pediatrics. For pediatrics, I suggest go for Mission 2.2 Lab 2. It is more condensed, slightly lesser in duration, but still very high output. It is around 7 hours completed. See, you are getting 2 days for just 7-8 hours of content. Do it as I said, or as sir said. If you have done it from somewhere else and if you are confident in it, just revise it. Similarly, say OBG. Now, QRV 2.0. Vivek sir, what is this QRV?
So this is quick revision videos, which we also call as rapid revision videos. The whole course has been condensed to 20 to 25% of the original course. So that will help you cover all the high-yield information in a very short span of time, and you will feel very confident that I've covered almost the 100% of the subject.
Yeah, so the duration gets condensed, but they are still very rich in the content, right? These 11 hours, then you might take around 18 hours to complete this. 11 may appear less than 12, but actually this will take more time. Why? These are recorded videos. They are more condensed, more rich in information. Live classes continue at a lighter pace. So Dr. Rana's QRV is very high. You can see here written merged. What is this merged? Basically, 2 batches would run parallelly. One batch would be focused on INICT exam November. The other batch would be focused on the next year's 2026 NEET PT, right? So for some of these subjects, the EATs would be merged. They'll happen on the same day. So that is the meaning of merged. After that, we talk about anesthesia again. 23rd, we have anesthesia. Goga sir, legendary faculty, very high yield pharmacology, dermatology. All right, this is something that I want to talk about. And this is very close to my heart. Medicine in a Day is a course created by Dr. Dilip. A lot of students were not covering medicine. They thought that we'll cover patho, pharma, physio, that will cover medicine. Dilip sir was very against it. He said, let me come up with a course which is less in duration, but still very high. He created Medicine in a Day, which is around 22 to 23 hours. 52 questions were asked from this Medicine in a Day. Sir, I don't remember any course which is this short, giving such high yield.
Absolutely, sir. 52 is a very big number.
Yeah.
Just imagine the proportion of the paper you are doing with a single subject and such a high content in just 22 hours.
GRE sir's person were very angry because Dilip sir covered pharma, patho, everything, and he said it's all medicine. But at the end of the day, 52 questions, and you guys can go into the app and see it for yourself, right? So medicine, first parts on September 1st, then some other subjects, and then second part on September 30th. So similarly, this is what I suggest you to complete. This is the date of the END, and in the similar fashion on October 11th, we will complete the first lap of all the ENDs.
You can do one thing, take a screenshot of this, take out a printout and put it on your board.
Yeah. But I must say that some of them may change, subjected to the availability of teacher, but mostly it would remain the same. Now you have completed all this on October 11th. Now comes a very important part of revision. So in the next 20 days, alright, so while you are doing all these classes, we suggest that you follow the quick revision notes. It's very important that we have notes which we can revise in the last days. Quick revision notes, very nice notes, very high yield notes. You can keep on adding anything on the top of them if you find some extra information, and they become your go-to notes in the end. Next 20 days, revise everything. We will take 5 mini GTs. Vivek sir, we did this 5 mini GTs before DPG, and students loved it. Why? We were clubbing 3-4 subjects together, and students had a clear-cut target that in these 5 days I have to cover these 3 subjects. In these 6 days we have to cover these 4 subjects. So that in that way they followed a schedule and were able to complete revision in time. Late night PYQs would continue in these 20 days, but rather than being subject-wise, they would be now mixed bag. So what is exactly mixed bag here?
Sir, mixed bag is questions from different subjects in a single go, so that you are comprehensively preparing towards the INICT exam, exactly how the questions are going to
come in the exam. And then the big ones, 2 INICT mocks. So we are very proud of this.
Yes.
We did 2 INICT mocks before this INICT and 5 NEET PG mocks. Sir, what was the...
Sir, this time
Feedback.
the feedback was phenomenal. Most of the questions were as it is from mocks. Many students were surprised. Many students were pleasantly surprised, but we were ecstatic.
Yeah. So we always aim to give you mock tests which are very similar to the actual exam, and we're very happy that this is what we could achieve.
Idea is not to impress you by giving very difficult questions, but to give you questions which actually simulate the real exam.
Exactly. And these 2 mocks, one of them would be standard difficulty, like the paper is expected to come. Another one would be advanced difficulty. So, but why do we have these 2 levels, sir?
So this is for the student to improve, enhance and consolidate his preparation. Different levels will help you think more, which you require in the actual exam also.
Yeah. So even if you get a difficult paper, you would not get stumped. You would already had an experience of tackling difficult papers in these mocks. So this is the schedule for mini GTs. 16th, 22nd, 26th, 30th, and November 1st. The INICT is on November 9th. And in the last week, we'll have Marathon INICT. Vivek sir, can you please explain the concept of marathon?
Marathon INICT is a ultra revision package for you. In 7 days, we are going to cover all the 19 subjects. Bigger subjects are going to get 5 to 6 hours, whereas the other intermediate subjects will get 3 to 4 hours. Smaller subjects will get 2 to 3 hours. But in those 7 days, sit with us. These are live sessions, and you are going to comprehensively revise all the high yield information along with questions that you want to know before entering the examination hall.
Time and again, it is said that you have to go through everything in the last 10 days. 90% of the students are not able to do it by themselves. So from where the concept of marathon started, 7 days, almost 11 to 12 hours per day. It is very difficult, right? You have to stay at the top of your game throughout. But those who are able to complete it get immensely benefited. So as sir said, subjects like pediatrics would get around 4 hours. Subjects like OBG surgery will get like 8 hours, 9 hours. Shorter subjects like psychiatry will get maybe 2 hours. So this is a sinful day of marathon. Similarly, we have 7 more days. And by the time we end marathons, you will be well prepared for your INICT exam. So students, this is a very well structured program. And rather than sitting and thinking about, what I did wrong in the NEET PG exam, what could I have done, what silly mistake I made, why it happened that way, probably the best thing is to focus on the future. And these 3 months can, change the trajectory of your career. Getting into a central institute would always help in your career. And it's a matter of 3 months only. We just have to go beyond the thought process that I'm tired now. I don't want to do it anymore. If you could do it for 9 months, 10 months, you can definitely do it for 3 months more. You are already halfway there. You're already at the top of your game. Just a bit of more push, just a little bit of nudge might make you enter one of your dream institutes. So if you are a student of Cerebellum, please continue. You don't have to do anything. If you have taken mission program, you can get access to all of these. You don't have to do anything. If you're not a part of Cerebellum as of today, before that. So, all right, this is where I just wanted to summarize it. Focus on the bigger goal, follow a schedule. We'll have multiple revisions. We'll practice MCQs in ENDs. We'll do late night PYQs. We'll do GTs. And if you are not a subscriber, just go to cerebellumacademy.com or on the app. In the plans, you would find mission plans for NEET PG and INICT. These are the plans. If you take this plan, 3.0, you get access to everything. Recorded lectures, QBank, older papers, everything in the app. You get access to main videos, rapid revision videos, BTR, everything is a part of this. If you want to do only ENDs, you can take the END pack. My advice would be the price difference is minimal. Go with the meat pack. You get everything. What we usually see is students take this and then they upgrade to the meat pack. Why waste your money? So students, this is our suggestion. This is our plan. This is a strategy that you have to follow. Continue working hard. You're almost there. A little bit extra push can make you enter AIIMS.
Exactly. There is no shortcut to success. We are bringing 100% of our energy to the table. Please come with 100% commitment and focus on the same table, and we'll make sure you won't be disappointed.
All the best.
Stay on course.